Evening, folks. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Sean. The mic seems like it's hot in my ears, but I think that's just my ears. I had all my settings go astray for some reason today. Maybe it's because I'm using this computer to do all my online lessons now. Anyway, thanks, dude, for the level check. And Leslie, I won't even ask how the debate is going. I'm sure I know exactly how it's going. Thanks for tuning in. I figured tonight is going to be a pretty small crowd and pretty chill, so that's fine. We'll just play a little bit, and if people want to tune in later, they can watch this and maybe learn something, maybe just enjoy. So here we go. Awesome. Thanks again, Sean. So we're talking simple montunos. So I was doing a bunch of stuff that we're going to get to over the next, probably a few months, honestly, because I'm not going to do these back-to-back every week. We'll mix it up. But let's talk about some montunos. So we're going to do C minor as our starting point. So C minor is C, E flat, G. Sean says, you're saying I'd rather watch that than you? Well, you know, some people have their priorities backwards. What can I say? They want to watch a debate. I can't say I've been pretty interested in the last couple presidential debates. Let me just say that. All right. So that in itself is just super fun to play. Big thanks to Rebecca Million's Montuno book and my teacher back in high school, Paul Petunia. So as you can see on the upper camera here, so we're keeping the top two notes of the chord the same the whole time, E flat and G. All the changes is the C goes down chromatically, which means half steps, closest note possible. So C down to B flat, and back up to B, and then repeat. Now that's simple enough, seems like it, but even just doing that, you might fumble along with that if you're trying this for the first time. And then the rhythm, you can look up books on this or buy Rebecca Million's 101 Montunos, but it also just helps just to listen to this style of music a lot, and you'll start to just hear it eventually. We can change the rhythm up. It's sweet. All right, let's keep it basic. All right. So we're just going to do a little bit of a review on that. So we have this back and forth between the root and then the third and the fifth up here. And then you do what's called descending seventh. You go down from the root, down to this major seventh, down to the dominant seventh, and either back up, or we can go all the way down to the sixth, which is A, which is pretty sweet. So you can do whatever you want. And then the rhythm that's cool, or not rhythm, but how you can differentiate this is by doing arpeggios as opposed to just chords. So that's a basic form of what you can do to get started on it. And a song that you can use is Blue Bossa. And this is going to touch on what we're going to go over next week in minor blues. And Blue Bossa is a close to that chord changes. There's a few other tunes we're going to use as an example as Stolen Moments, Oliver Nelson tune, or also Wayne Shorter Footprints. Talk about these different changes and what you can do with these. So, anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll just play a little bit. We just got a few people tuning in. A bunch of people seem to be coming in and out of the chat, which could be just the classic, Facebook watch. You're just watching and then, or you go log on and it immediately puts you onto a watch party, stuff like that. So if you want to stick around, feel free to check it out, see if anything is interesting to you. Otherwise, we'll just see you next week, I guess. All right. So the next step for this takes some getting used to, but you add the descending note. You put it an octave above it. So we went a little crazy on that, but the basic concept is the same. And you can look up backing track, C minor blues, or even just C minor, and mess around with this. Put the word Latin in there, or salsa, and you have a really sweet rhythm section backbeat behind you that's going to sound perfect with this style too. So feel free to check it out and mess around with that. And tonight is a funny night because of the debate, so let's check out one other little option you can do here for montunos. So this is something I talk about all the time with my students, is 2/5s. So a 2/5 is a chord progression, 2 chords, and many songs have this. It's Evil Ways by Santana. got two chords going on here. We got G minor 7 and C7. And that sounds complicated, but doing it at a certain voicing, you can actually have a pretty good time with it. So G minor 7, you have the root down here, G, and then in the right hand we do something a little weird. We put the 7th on the bottom, which is F, then B flat, then D. That by itself sounds not minor at all. It sounds kind of happy-go-lucky, but it's because we're missing the root down here. So, and a 2-5, if you voice the 7th on the bottom, all you have to do to get to the next chord is move this bottom note down a half step, so F to E, and then move your right hand, or your right hand, this is my right hand, isn't it? My left hand, up to C. Now, of course, Evil Ways has its own rhythm, but we can make this into a montuno. And that's a 2-5 montuno you can do. A bunch of other songs that can you can do that on. But if there's any 2-5 chord progression, you can turn it into that montuno easy peasy. Just look up what the 7th of that chord is, and what the minor third is, and what the 5th is. 7, 3, 5. And then the root. So I always like to do these medleys. So let's make a song out of G minor 7, C7 here. So we've got Evil Ways, right? So we'll do that. We'll also do Oye Como Va, another Latin-inspired tune. And then we'll also do, let's do Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd, all right? So here we go. Little mash of all those things. You know, oh man, we could also do Rocket Man in there too. Well, that'd be pretty sweet. No, it's not Rocket Man. It's, or no, it is. It is. I'm thinking of Bowie. Something else by Bowie. turn that into a little bit of montuno thing. All right. Any questions? we can do all that again. This is part 1 of 3. So, again, I'm embellishing the heck out of all this stuff. But the basic of it is, again, back to the root position stuff. Well, the debate's supposed to be done about now, so maybe I'll just keep playing anyway. Some other folks may be going to tune in. I suppose we'll go another moment. What do you say? Shall we do it? Let me know if you want to hear some more tunes. Yeah, there's only a couple people here, but hey, I appreciate you guys all, you folks all being here. All right, more Latin stuff. All right. We got another tune for you. Most of the time, as much as learning stuff is fun, it is late on a Tuesday night. So some people are like, I don't want to deal with this music theory stuff. So we're going to go ahead and jam on a calypso type of tune called St. Thomas by Sonny Rollins. Hey, what's up, Grandma? I tried to call you today. Is your phone even working? I tried to call you last couple days, but no nothing, no answer machine. Leslie, hey, thanks for tuning in again. Yeah, it might have actually been smarter to start this stream like right now because, some folks have their priorities mixed up. They wanted to watch this weird debate. I don't know what's wrong with them. As my grandmother said, it's fun while two old men scream at each other. You know? I feel like there have been better debates in the past. Let's say I tuned into those. And you guys are like, oh, you got to be staying in touch. It's like, you know what? It'll all be up in about, 5 minutes from now. Or tomorrow. I was checking into that stuff. All right, so tonight's topic has been Latin montunos and how to do them. But there weren't a lot of folks tuning in yet. So if you want to check out the video, feel free to look it out on Facebook. It should be out just about after the stream is over. And then YouTube, it comes in about a day or so later. By the way, I do have some dropped frames tonight, probably because I'm doing a lot more on this computer than I normally do. So if there's some weird stuff, just know that it's not normal, and we'll get that all fixed up. But if you're seeing anything, let me know, and I can probably fine-tune a little bit better. All right. Excuse me. So let's go back and play the song we played at the very beginning, because there's only a couple people here. Melanie, yeah, totally. Something else to watch. I know. It's like you need to wash your mind out with soap or something after watching something like that, right? Anyway, what's up? Is Max still here? Oh, Leslie, thank you for the tip. I don't know how I didn't see that on my stuff here. That's so great. I really appreciate that. Wait, what? Hold on one sec, guys. Let me turn the right back. One moment. All right. We're back. Never mind. Leslie, that was an old message. I was like really surprised. I was like, wait, what? What's going on? How did I miss all that stuff? Never mind. So we're going to go back to Blue Bossa, which is in your real books if you have one of those jazz books. C minor. This is almost what's called a minor blues. And I talked about this earlier, but let's go over it again here. So the chord progression is C minor, F minor, D minor 7, flat 5, ooh, juicy, G7, flat 9. Back to C minor. Max is back in LA, sick. Then E flat, A flat, D flat. Those are all the chords, they're all on your sheet. Let's go over that for a sec. Hey, Melanie, say what's up to Max. I sent him a message, I think, like a month ago, but anyway, we just, we're just saying what's up real quick, so. Tell him hi. Tell him he rocks at the drums and in life, because he does. So let's look at this basic montuno, and we can get more in depth with this, but we're going to just check out C minor, and we'll go through those other chords in a moment here too. But C minor, we're going to do a descending seventh, which means you take your C and move it down in half steps. All the way to A if you really want. And this sounds an awful lot like the old Sex and the City theme song. Now you can juice it up a little bit is to add arpeggios in that right hand. And finally, you can add an octave to that C descending seventh. Top here with your pinky. learn the chord progression here. And some of you might be saying, Estelle, like Estelle just said, can you play this a bit slower? Yes, I did. About, how long ago was it? 40 minutes ago. If you want to check out the video and you can see all that stuff again and check it out, we go at a much more chill speed. I'm just going over it again for those that are just new tuning in. So anyway, we went over a few other things as well, but if you are interested in more of these teaching sessions, we do it every Tuesday night. And next week, I am going to be going over similar to that song, what's called a minor blues. We've talked about just blues progressions in general, but we're going to talk about what's a minor blues and songs that use these and these chord progressions and the sound that goes with it. I'm not really going to go with montunos as much. That's going to be every so often. We're going to kind of delve back into this topic and chat about those various things. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy that last little bit of Latin Montunos, and I will be back on Friday for Request Hour at 7 p.m. Colorado time. So tune in and make sure to invite your friends, or you can repost it too. Is actually super helpful if you're on a Facebook page, or invite your friends via email or whatever you want. It'd be great to see more folks tuning in and checking it out, and we can keep playing music for everyone and learning together. So if you all have any other questions or anything, that email is me too. You don't have to donate PayPal. You can just send me an email to that Jazz Piano Ryan one. If you have questions or you have other topics you're interested in, I'd be happy to answer your questions and kind of go from there. So anyway, I'm going to sign off for the night. Kind of a shorter stream, but hey, you guys are all probably pretty tired from the debate as well. So I will see you guys on, excuse me, on Friday, and we're going to rock some requests. And yeah, until then, be well, be safe, be healthy, and yeah, see you next time.